All right, brothers. All right, brothers. Welcome to the channel. I do want to start this video off by saying that this is a channel for thinking black men, no one else. Other people can be happy to view, but my specific message is towards thinking black men. All right. Now, today we're going to break down exactly why those 100 black male politicians sent a letter to Joe Biden yesterday in which they basically begged him. They didn't demand anything. The media will try to tell you that they demanded something. They basically begged him to put a black woman in his VP spot. And we're going to break down exactly why that happened. In 2020, it's going to be revealed exactly who is for the so-called black people and who has truthfully been against it. Now, who you see on your screen right now is a man by the name of D.L. Hughley. And what we're going to realize is that he, as well as the other 100 black male politicians, are part of an organization that takes their marching orders from the elite. And their marching orders have been this: leadership, all authority, all respect needs to be transitioned from black men, and all energy needs to be transitioned from black men over to black women. The black woman is going to be set up as the leader in these times. She's going to be set up as someone to actually be worshipped in these times. And it's apparent and it's necessary that if other black men want to keep their jobs or want to be accepted into the new world that we're about to go into, that their job is to shut up and follow and put their tail between their legs and follow behind what the black women we set up for you all. Follow behind their orders. Follow behind them. Now, you might be wondering, why would they do that? Why would black men just secede all their power and authority when they already have what you believe to be authority? Well, what I'm going to break down to you is that D.L. Hughley and those other men were part of an organization called the Boule. Now, the Boule's job is literally to be a proxy ruler over the black community. Okay? If you look into D.L. Hughley's history, I don't even believe he went to college. However, he was nominated to be part of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Now, the thing about these fraternities is they are literally gateways into the low-level Masonic structures that are actually ruling many of the factions in government, in politics, and in business. After you go above or after you go through the fire to become an Omega or whatever, you begin to start worshiping certain gods. And you begin to denounce the God of the Bible. And you begin to understand and go through certain rituals in which they know that you are a good boy. You're a good servant. And now you're ready to go to the next level. So now you may start off as an Omega. Okay, cool. Then you go to the higher ranks, which is now the Boule. Now, we're not sure exactly how high D.L. Hughley sits or what organization he may be a part of, but he's definitely part of the Boule, as we're about to break down now. And they have been sent out and been given the message, again, that all energy, authority, respect, and worship is to be given to the black woman. So that's why you have that contrived media narrative that 100 black men, quote unquote, demanded that Kamala Harris, come on, man. These guys knew that Kamala Harris was the person before this quote unquote letter was sent out. Let's be real. It was already decided. Now we're also going to see why it was decided. Now, you know how I said that D.L. Hughley was a member of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity? Guess who's a member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority? Oh yeah, Kamala Harris. Yes. So now we're really going to be getting an understanding, brother. We're going to break down exactly what's really going on in this. And it starts with D.L. Hughley. We're going to watch him basically do what he's told to do. He's going to heap mounds and mounds of praise onto all black women. He's not going to criticize them at all. And he's going to send the message to us regular black men that you better get in line. You better not say anything wrong about black women. You better not say anything wrong about Kamala Harris. You better not say, you just go along to get along. And if you get out of line, if you say that, hey, Kamala Harris did this and Kamala Harris did that, and I don't want to vote, you vote for them, you will be casted as a sellout. You will be casted as a anti-feminist. You may lose your job. You may get an argument with your woman. And you know what the craziest thing about this thing is Kamala Harris ain't even black. Ain't that a bitch? But hey, I've spoken long enough. It's time to really get into the meat and bones of this, and we're gonna hear what DL Hughley, Down Low Hughley, has to say.
That was Faith and Diddy all night long. We are watching something that is pretty amazing, and I felt compelled to call it out. Right now, Joe Biden is deciding who will be his running mate. Yesterday, 100 black men sent a letter, 100 influential black men decided that send a letter and said that it should be a black woman. You have to be proud of the way.
Yes, 100 black men, 100 black Boule members were sent an email the night before, and they said they were told, hey, we're going to have Kamala Harris. She's going to be the presidential pick. And we need you to send the message that everybody of celebrity who they push you to worship and push you to look for guidance and advice, we need you to send that message that we're all behind it. Because we know that there's going to be blowback once she makes that decision. We know there's going to be blowback, but we need you all to make sure that it's your job to, I guess, fan the flames and to get all black people in line and know that no, we're not going to vote for Trump. No, we're not going to vote for Kanye West. No, it's all going to be for Joe Biden, okay? It's the same thing with the Black Lives Matter activists. So don't you for one second think that 100 black men just all of a sudden organically got together. No, they're part of the Boule. The reason why they're in a lot of these positions are because they're part of that organization. They do a lot of down and dirty things to get inside of that organization because they know they will constantly have a job controlling and manipulating the black community. So, okay, so let's get it.
Black women have comported themselves, and I think we as black men could learn so much from them. They are on the brink of the seat of power. We have.
You heard what he said. You heard what he said. Now, is there something that I don't know? I mean, last time I checked, the vice president sits alongside the president, and there's never been a she, but they go along with what the president says and they assist. They're the vice president. However, this guy says that they're on the brink of power. So that just sends off to me a red flag again that he knows something we don't know. Maybe he knows that, hey, their plan is to get Joe Biden in there. And then after, a few months, they'll, set some kind of psyop where he either dies or he's incapable of doing the job. And then they put Kamala Harris as the actual president of the United States. So let's rewind that again and understand, brothers, that they know what's going on. They want to tell you that, hey, they didn't know Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, they know what's going on. And essentially, also I'm going to rewind it, but essentially what he's saying is that it's time for black women to listen. What he's really meaning is that it's time for black men to listen to the woman that they put in front of us and really worship the mother goddess. Okay, and I'll break that down later because AKAs are a representation of the mother goddess Aphrodite. That's why they have the dove on their insignia or on their crest. That's why they have that, okay? So that's where all the energy of the Boule is now being turned to because they worship the mother goddess as well. So all the energy is being turned towards that type of energy. Okay, let's take it back.
To be a black woman. You have to be proud of the way that black women have comported themselves. And I think we as black men,
we should be proud of all the abortions. We should be proud of all the all the low reading levels of our young children. Yeah, we should be really proud of that, huh? Shut your ass up, DL.
Could learn so much from them.
They are on that. And what do you say?
Themselves, and I think we as black men could learn so much from them. They are on the brink of the seat of power. We have asked
the brink of the seat of power, brothers. Listen to what he's saying. He is telling you that we can learn so much from them. What he's really referring to is the mother goddess, and I'm going to explain that to you all. I'm going to explain that. There is nowhere in the scriptures, nowhere in any real society where the men listen to the women for in regards to how to rule and lead. This is all a trick bag, and DL knows it. But what he does know is that just like how Nick Cannon got out of line, if he does not say this, his radio show will be gone tomorrow. I promise you that.
Seat at the table, they are making one, their own table, and not with bellicosity, and not with arrogance, and not with saber-rattling. They are doing with insistence and grace, and they're going to have it their way. They're insisting the most disruptive, constant force in the world is water. All the time you think it's standing still, it is changing the whole landscape, and that is exactly what